Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to install the Everyrun Organiser app and use it to scan participants and enter their token number and their runner IDs. It's a very simple process, but you need to get started, you need to install the Everyrun Organiser app. So to do that, I'm on an iPhone, so I need the App Store. If you're on an Android device, you'll need the Google Play Store. And just do a search here for Everyrun Organiser. There are two Everyrun apps. One is called Everyrun Organiser and the other is called Everyrun Run Together. It's the Organiser app that you need to install, so you can see that's available here. We'll just let that install quickly, and then I'll show you how to use it to scan the race results. Typically, you'll have one or two people doing the scanning. It doesn't matter. You can have one or more people, and they will just scan the users that they need to. So once the app is installed and you open it, you will see there are two options: timer and scanner. We use the same app to do both roles, but for this video, I'm going to show you how to do the scans. So we're going to click scanner. And you'll see there are no events listed here. If you have been a scanner at previous events, you will see them listed here. But so we're going to click the little plus icon at the bottom of the screen, and we've added an event. So you can see that's for the 21st of the 6th. That's today, and we're going to do scanning for that event. If you have, I'll click to add another one. If you have older events, they will show us with a grey box, but the current event is the one with the newest event is the one with the green box. So we're going to click that, and you can see we haven't scanned or entered any participants for this event. So there are two ways to do this. The default, the most common one, will be to use the scanning app, which is the middle icon, but I'll show you quickly first how to add someone manually. Normally you would do this if they don't have a QR code, but they know their runner ID, you can manually add them here. But typically you will want to scan them. So to add someone manually, you would just click the little plus icon, and I'll put manual runner here. Runner ID, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. They were token number 1, so they came in first, and they were running. So the default is running here. So let's save that runner. That's how you would manually add someone. If you click, you can go back in and edit them. So if you made a mistake with their token number or their name, you can edit them and then save. And you can also click to delete them. To delete them, you want a long click. And then it will ask you, are you sure you want to remove this user? Yes, no. We won't remove that user. Let's just manually add someone else, because you also want to add your timers, your race organisers, the people that helped organise the event, so that they get credit for helping organise. So let's say we're going to add the timer, the race timer. Obviously, it wouldn't be called race timer, but you would put their name there. Let's say their ID is 3214. They don't have a token because they weren't running, but you would change so you change the role, so they would be a timer. There we go. And they V1, it means volunteer role 1, and they were the race timer. Now, typically, though, you won't be manually adding people. You will be scanning them as they cross the finish line. They will take a token, and you will scan their QR code and enter the token number. So you use this scanning option, which is the middle icon. And I'm going to show you just using my my own QR code here from my profile online. So I click scan here. I allow access to the camera, and then when it sees a QR code, it's got my name, ID number, and I would put in my token. So let's say I was token 2, I was running, save. There we go. So we got token number 1 is user ID 1234. We manually entered that runner. Token number 2 was user ID 1, Ian Bearder. That's the one we scanned. And then at the bottom we have the volunteer, so V1, the race timer, who we also manually added. I'll show you just by scanning so again, we want to scan another runner. As soon as it sees a QR code, it puts in the name, the runner ID, and then you just need to put in the token number. So, for example, token 3. Let's say this was Peter Bearder. He would be runner ID 888, and then save. There we go. So in a typical race, you would just use the scan feature. You keep scanning people you enter their token number, save, hit scan their QR code, enter their token number, hit save. So you would do that for all of the runners that you need to scan, but you can use the manual entry if you need to. So once you've scanned everybody, it's always worth looking on the three columns here. So on the left column, you've got token numbers, then you've got the user ID column, and then you've got their names. So the important one really is the left column. You want to make sure that you've got scans for all of your runners. So you've scanned each token. So if you know that there were 20 runners, just check down that you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through to 20. That's easier if you've just got one scanner. If you've got 2 or 3 scanners, it's less relevant because you'll just need to trust that you've scanned everybody. And that's it. Once you've got all your scans, you need to share them with the race organizer. So you hit the share icon. I'm going to share with my colleague Alona, and we do race scans. Typically, you'd want to give this a name, for example, the name of the run and the date, and say that it's the scanning file. That helps the organizer to know which file he's looking at. Hit send, and it's gone. It's been sent, and then we come back to the home page. And that's it. That's all you need to do. If we go back into the scanner, we can go back in and see the data that we've added. It's always saved there. So you can go back and share it. Let's say you wanted to share it this time by email. You can do that. And that's it. That's how you do the scans. It's super simple. If you want to do the timing, check out the other video, and that shows you how to do the race timing. But the two roles are very, very similar. Very simple, and both available, and can both be done using the Everyrun Organiser app.